First and foremost, this is an approved drug. So you didn't have to establish safety because that has been done on 500 patients and we've got enough data to show how safe it is. Actually consulted with statisticians globally to find out how we could do this trial with 30 patients. And they said that if the treatment arm, that is the arm on which you are given the drug, shows a very clear differentiation with the control arm, on the treatment arm, all 20 patients survived. But on the the control arm where the drug was not given, 3 patients died. So we started the research process way back in 2003. Okay, it took us 10 years to develop the drug and to bring it through clinical trials into the market with psoriasis. So we've done a very exhaustive and a very comprehensive research program on this drug. So we know this drug very intimately and very intricately. And that is why we were able to take this scientific hypothesis that it will work on this COVID. Because we only in the last few months have we understood how this virus actually kills people. This complications of COVID-19 can actually avail of this drug, provided, of course, the patient consents and the prescriber or the consulting physician who is treating the patient also decides to give this drug. Point at which you should take this drug. In fact, there was an exhaustive discussion this morning by all the treating physicians saying that when the cytokine storm starts developing, that is the time to give the drug. Now, how do you know that the cytokine storm is developing? And the indicators are that you start having hypoxia or lower oxygen intake. You also start basically having breathing difficulty. And that's the time when the cytokine is building up. And that's the time really to give this drug. This price is a very affordable price according to me, because you're actually preventing patients from getting on to the ventilator stage. Plus, you're also shortening their stay in the hospitals, because please understand that these are ICU patients. These are patients who, if they don't improve, will get onto the ventilator. I hope you know what the cost of maintaining such patients in ICUs and also maintaining them on a ventilator is. These are very expensive treatment costs when they're on a ventilator and when they're in the ICU. 1 day stay in the ICU will more than compensate for this drug. So I just think that, India is capable of developing a vaccine. I think there are 2 or 3 vaccine programs being developed in India. And I'm very confident that we can develop a vaccine from India, because this is an opportunity of a lifetime for us to start moving into innovation.